Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is AJ and welcome to another LSPDFR episode, and we are here tonight with the Greene County Sheriff's Office over from Live PD in Missouri. And this patrol actually never came to mind until Friday or Saturday of last weekend, before Christmas. And on those 2 days of the weekend, I was watching Live PD's top 40 moments of Live PD in 2018. And in those special 40 moments, they actually had Greene County featured. I believe one of them was like a pursuit that led into a shooting, which was pretty interesting. I never saw that before. And when I saw their cars, I was actually pretty interested in actually using them for LSPDFR. So without further ado, we are actually using these skins that were created by Ricky PR that are based on the Greene County Sheriff's Office in Missouri from Live PD. So I hope many of you do enjoy this episode. If you do, remember to smack up that like button. If Ricky PR is watching this, I want to say you did an amazing and fantastic job. This is actually pretty well detailed. I was actually planning on doing these skins back in October or September of this year. But I never really got to them, but you did a really amazing job on them. So thank you so much for this. I kind of love them. They're really beautiful. And with these textures, we're actually using the Great Haas 2014 Charger with it. I ended up making my own lighting pattern based on the Greene County Sheriff's Office. I was looking up one of A&E's Live PD clips and just kind of replicated their lighting pattern from Greene County Sheriff's Office with their 14 Charger. So let me know what you guys think. I think this looks pretty beautiful. And yeah, aside from that, we'll go and head on this patrol. 764 can go and show me 10-8, 1041. And we'll be out here in Grapeseed today. Oh, we already got something. Oh, I'm not taking that call. That call has been crashing me for some reason. I don't know why. So we're going to go ahead and ignore that call. I also want to thank you guys so much for 7.3K. That is absolutely amazing. I thank you all so much for that once again. I know I sound pretty quiet. I actually do have to kind of keep it down a little bit. Christmas is kind of over and some people are sleeping now, so you know how it is. I'm not trying to wake anybody up in the middle of the night. But yeah, I hope many of you did enjoy your holidays. We can take that call.
Required in Braddock Pass, Sonora Freeway, response code 3.
764 can show me en route. Alright, so right now we're actually responding to an accident. I was about to say, I hope many of you did enjoy your holidays. I definitely did as well. .764, you can go ahead and show me 1023 ATL. Alright. Awesome. We'll go ahead and park right over here, actually. He's trying to tell me to go somewhere. Now we'll just park right here, no big deal. Right over here is good. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Trooper? Alright. So we're at a call for an assistance required. Oh my goodness. That is an MVA. Motor vehicle collision. Hey deputy, how's it going? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this crash looks really serious. You know what happened here? To me, a flipped vehicle. That's a little serious, don't you think? How do you know? Have you already talked to the involved people? Okay, I'll start questioning to see if we can get a, if we can get a cause or maybe a suspect. Alright, cool. So it seems like a motor vehicle collision. And we have had the medical team rolling in with a air unit. Wow, look at that. No, this crash looks horrible. Look at that, guys. That is crazy. I'll go and talk to the individual right over there. Got a lot of medics on scene, firefighters. Insane. Hey sir, how's it going? My name is Deputy Diaz here at the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Are you able to answer some questions for me? Okay, alright. I'm sorry to hear that. At least she's in good hands. Can you tell me what happened here? Okay. Do you remember the car type or like a license plate or anything like that? I'll get my notebook out here. I usually keep a notebook with me for these episodes. A Sabre GT. Okay. Do you know the plate number? Or like a plate tag or anything like that? Anything about it? Any description? Color? And did the person set an indicator or did he just pull to your side? Oh, he pulled into your lane without any notice? Okay. Are you not going to give me a plate? Alright, maybe he doesn't know. Alright, we're going to talk to the other individual here. Hi there, ma'am. How's it going? My name's Deputy Diaz here at the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Are you the second involved person with this crash? Oh, you were? Okay. Alright, can you describe the situation that caused this incident? Do you know what happened? Apparently I'm being told that some guy swerved into your guys' lane and something like that. One or the other. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Do you have like a vehicle? Do you have the vehicle description for the vehicle that kind of caused that accident? Do you know? Maybe a license plate could kind of help? Color description? No, you don't? Okay. Alright. And we'll go and talk to this last individual over here. We have no plate. We have no description on the vehicle. That's one thing to keep a lookout for, but with the situation that happened, I highly doubt it. How's it going, sir? My name is Deputy Diaz here at the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Can you tell me what you're doing here? Oh, so you kind of pulled along to help them out. That's nice of you. Thank you. The victims said that there was a vehicle that pulled in on the other lane on them and kind of caused a crash. It was a Sabre GT. Do you know anything about that? Oh, it definitely wasn't? It wasn't? Okay, do you know what it is? Well, I don't even know what that is, but okay. D-loader? 63 CVT.
Target vehicle license plate 63 Zebra Boy Tom 818. Roger that.
Okay. Corin, York. Route 68. Okay. Okay, sir. Well, thank you for your help. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to get that checked out. I do appreciate what you did out here. It's good Samaritan. And you kind of helped save some people's lives. So I really do appreciate that. Okay, cool. 764, you can go and show me en route to that address of the potential subject, Corin, York. If we can get an additional to roll there to that location, have them roll that way. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to that the suspect's or subject's location, or the involved subject's location, the one who is involved in that crash potentially, and we'll go and get that checked out. Alright, cool. And we'll be on our way there. It's not like we need to head their code 3 or anything like that, so we'll just go at normal speeds. Alright, so I just got off the highway onto Route 68. You're lucky. Didn't even indicate. We're headed to that subject's location right now. We're looking out for something called a D loader. License plate is San Andreas 63 Zebra Boy Tom 818. Belongs to a Corin, York. And the resident lives on Route 68. So that's who we're looking out for. When we get there, we'll go ahead and kind of search that individual's name up on the MDT, see if there's any priors like warrants, traffic citations, or anything like that. So that way at least what we know we're stepping into. A lot of reckless drivers out here today. Insane. I'm only going code 1 because it's not like the person is going to move out. So there's no emergency. Even for that matter, in fact. See how these people are pulling out? Insane. But yeah, I hope many of you did enjoy your holidays. Let me know what you got for Christmas. I got an iPhone XS. T-Mobile was actually nice enough to reduce the price by a bunch because they do this like trade-in thing, so it's kind of cool. So, very thankful for that. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. 764, I'll be in the area of that residence. If you can go ahead and get me a status on that additional. Alright. Okay, and we'll go ahead and just park right over here for a minute. Okay, and we'll go ahead and look up a Corin York. See what they come back with. Ooh, okay, Corin York. Age is 29, valid license. We have no pet image over here, so we can't really get a proper description of what this person looks like. But we have a warrant, a felony warrant for controlled substance possession. And let's go and take a look at the license plate, which is San Andreas 63, 0 Boy Tom, 818. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Oh, cop holster, okay. I thought something else crashed. Alright. Alright, that's kind of weird. So, Corin York comes back with a warrant on here, but not on here. And something is obviously missing. Okay. We'll go and take a look at that. Cop holster isn't working. It's not something bad about LSPDFR, it's just the mod for cop holster. Hoping so. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, and we'll go and call for an additional unit to kind of help us out. Alright, I'm going to get that additional here. Because we called them out already.
Assistance required south of Route 68. Harmony. Attention Unit 5, Ocean 1.
Okay.
We've got a robbery on Route 68. South of
Hey, how's it going, Deputy?
Covering fire!
Covering fire, okay.
I'm nearby. I'll take the call for you.
764, we got that vehicle in sight. And we may potentially have Corin York.
You cool?
I think the script might have failed, but we're just going to keep role-playing with it. How's it going, ma'am? My name is Deputy Diaz here at the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Can we have a talk for a moment? See, it is bugged out. You can tell because nothing is working. I'm clicking Y or T to get the dialogue up. But we're going to keep rolling with it because I like playing realistically. And once I get to a call, I want to finish that call. So, yeah, we got your description running back that you just came back from a motor vehicle accident and you didn't manage to even talk to the individuals over there that you managed to kind of hit.
I hear that.
So what's going on with that?
Wow!
Do you have any
Hold up!
ID that I can look at?
Hey, you got your ID?
Alright, you're slurring your speech with me. And she's a Kate Knight. We're gonna pretend she's Corin York. As I said, the script failed, so it's gonna change everything completely. I do apologize for that. Alright, Mrs. York. Why don't you go ahead and turn around for me right now? Alright, could you go ahead and turn around for me? Put your hands behind your back.
You're under arrest, you piece of crap!
Alright, Mrs. York, as at this time, I'm going to go ahead and read you your rights. Alright, this time you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you by the courts at no cost. At any point in time, you can decide to exercise these rights. Understand that?
The government in this
Okay, you're under arrest.
You're acting like I'm
Is there anything
which I
illegal on
ain't.
you, ma'am? We'll have you pat down and everything like that. And may I ask, have you been drinking anything tonight? Or today? Alcoholic drinks are your favorite, so I'm taking a hint of that as a yes. Any narcotics? Okay. That's not really telling me much. You got anything illegal on you? Check for myself. I'd rather you give me a bit of a straight answer of a yes or a no instead of giving me that. Kind of makes my life easier and your life easier, alright? Go ahead and have the female deputy pat you down. And I'll check her car and everything like that if you want to pat her down for me. She's a female deputy, so why not? We'll let her do that. In fact, search her. We can search the car at this point because we have probable cause, especially for the amount of damage kind of done on the vehicle and the fact that the plate kind of runs back. As you all can see, this is a 6'3" Zebra Boy Tom 818. A terrorist mask. I'm not even... Okay then. And a condom. Clown mask. Roll stack of money. Alright. We'll search the car, see if there's anything in here. We have a drink in the center console. Hopefully she kind of stays there and keeps an eye on her.
I don't give a shit.
I don't know who those two there may be. Probably residents of this area as well, maybe. But we're just checking the car right now. You can kind of see a drink there in the center console. Oh, just a liter of cola. Well, that's in the trunk. Okay. There's no alcoholic beverages. That's cool. And since she was kind of hinting that she may have had alcoholic drinks and narcotics, we'll do a quick couple tests on her. And how we're going to do that, I was going to do a field sobriety test, but in this case we're just going to go ahead and run a I'm going to ask her to step over here to the side a little bit so that way the deputy can move as well. Alright, there we go. Cool. I have a seat for you, ma'am. I'm going to go and get my something sensors out. I forgot what they're called. I was watching some policing videos, and there's two types of breathalyzers. There's a intoxilizer and something else, something sensor. Alka sensor, I think. But we'll just go and do a portable breathalyzer test and a drug swab test. Alright, ma'am, stand up for me.
¿Quieres bailar o qué?
Okay. And we're going to go ahead and do a quick test on her for the breathalyzer. Alright, ma'am, what we're going to do is we're going to run a series of tests. You kind of hinted to me earlier that you may have had an alcoholic drink or narcotics. So we're going to run a few tests on you, okay? First, we're going to run a breathalyzer test. Alright, if you would, just go and breathe into the end of this tube for me until the beeper starts going off, alright? I'll let you know when to stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop.
Thanks.
Okay, she's just almost twice the legal limit. Alright, she's actually half above the legal limit. So what we'll do is we'll also run a drug swab test. She's had something to drink today. A lot to drink. Were you at the bar recently, ma'am? And she comes back on marijuana and cocaine. Alright. So she's going in for charges as well, and as well as that warrant. Which I think I did notify her about that. And she had a controlled substance warrant as well. So kind of weird. And she has a cigarette in her hand. I don't know how she's still carrying that after all this time. Alright, man, what we're going to do is we're going to put you in the back of this patrol car. Alright, patrol cruiser, have a seat for me, if you may. Alright, ma'am. Hang tight for me. Keep your feet in, please. Watch your feet. Thank you. And I don't know why she's not moving. Alright, no problem. Hey, dude, you got like a whole... Like, you have a whole lot of space here. You can kind of move. Okay, then. So, yeah, I know it says Kate Knight on her, by the way, everybody. But for the sake of realism, we're just still going to go with Corin York. If you remember who Corin York was. That was the individual for that, we're not going to look at this either, but that was the individual for that MVA. And she's meant to be Corin York, not Kate Knight. I hope many of you understand what I'm talking about. Alright, so she's obviously going to go in for DWAI. Or, sorry, wrong one. She's going to go for driving while intoxicated, which we have probable cause to put that charge down. Same with this one. Her car is in a very bad condition, and the accident was reported just recently. She's got a warrant out for her arrest. She's also going to go in for some property damage, which I think I'm actually going to put traffic. This is New York's hit and run charge. I've put all the New York laws or New York charges in here. So this is actually meant to be a hit and run. What else? And I think that's about it. Oh, and she can also go in for, what is it? Well, we don't know if she killed anybody, but she was involved in some other criminal activity with harming people in that accident and being in a hit and run. And I don't know what that would be under. See, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I would say deadly weapon because a car is technically a deadly weapon or simple assault, but I'll wait until the judiciary gets on that. I don't want to take too much action until I know what I'm doing. We'll just leave it as it is for now, because we don't know the condition of those people. Yeah, I think that would be the best kind of way to figure things out, is if we know the condition of those people who are injured, possibly injured. Okay, so she's obviously going in for that today. Cool. And then we'll have this deputy transporter. Alright, Mrs. York, I'm going to go and let you know right now. At this time, you're currently being placed under arrest for having a warrant out for possession of a controlled substance, driving under the influence, or driving while intoxicated, driving while ability impaired by drugs, and for being involved in a motor vehicle accident, alright, which is technically called felony hit and run. Do you understand that? Okay. If you have no questions for me at this time, I'll go ahead and get you transported with my colleague. If you would just go and step on out for me. Alright. And hopefully she wouldn't mind transporting her. I gotta get back to Grapeseed, unfortunately. So I'm a little bit out of district. Alright, ma'am. I'm gonna open the door for you. Watch your head as you go in.
Hello.
Alright, and watch your feet. I'm gonna close the door. I'll close the door on you. There we go. Okay. 764-110-15 in custody. And if you can, just go ahead and get us an impound out here for that truck. We'll be code 4, and we have one for transport. I'll be 10-8. Thank you for helping. I'll get an impound out here to take the truck. Cool. Oh my god, he's kind of a little fast, isn't he? Or is she? I don't even know. See, I would talk to these people here, but they're not getting to where, I don't know. I don't know about those guys right there. They could be relatives, maybe. Who knows? Okay, cool. I'm going to get an impound for this vehicle. We'll need a large flatbed truck, obviously.
South of Route 60 in
Cool.
Harmony.
Hey gentlemen, I don't know if you're relatives of this area, but just letting you know that lady's car is getting impounded, alright? Just figured because you're hanging around here. Okay? Alright. Take care. I don't know who those people are. Maybe they could be related, but just want to let them know because they're kind of near the residence and they could be related potentially. And we'll be clear from that. That was one heck of a call. It's kind of bad that my LSPDFR kind of dipped in the middle of it, but it's all fine. The part I tried doing there where the names kind of change and everything like that, I'm just more of a realistic role player, so I try to make sure I can get as much out of this gameplay as I can, you know. One script crashing has definitely changed the entire gameplay, but I try to just go on with it. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. But hopefully that's just the only crash that we have for tonight or today. And we'll continue on from here. We're just heading back to Grapeseed right now so we can get back to our district. not how you pull out.
Shit.
Come on, pull it over.
Officers report a 148 on East Joshua Road.
764, attempted traffic stop on East Joshua, and I have one vehicle taken off. It's going to be a Dune Buggy, currently heading East Joshua, going around 65. If I can get some traffic on the air and get additionals to roll up with me. Potentially an air unit if they can roll our way.
Assistance required on East Joshua Road. Units respond code 3.
Alright, 764, you can go and mark me primary. We don't have units on the pursuit. Alright, so we don't have to call out. And we obviously have no description of the vehicle. 764, break. We have no plate on the vehicle. It seems to be an off-road kind of vehicle. Description that follows is going to be two Caucasian occupants in a Dune Buggy. And the color seems to be green to gray. And they're still sent on Union, heading northbound. Alright, so they're still heading. They actually just went through Grapeseed on Main Street right now, and they're back on Seaview. Going around 78 on this road, 35 stretch. We have him for reckless driving. This guy's going a little bit out of control here. We're just about to hit Joshua. Can we potentially get Supervisor to patch us in for a pit? Stand by for traffic conditions. Oh my god, 764, they just break 764, they just went on head-on collision with a blue Emperor, I believe, on Seaview. We're just heading to Joshua right now. If we can get medics rolling that way. If we can get a pit right now, that'd be great. We're just about to pass two black and colored vehicles heading southbound on Joshua. Pull it over, man. Not trying to get you hit either. That car can move out of the way, that'd be great. Might be able to happen from here. Alright, here we go. 764 going for the pit. We have no ramp bar. This guy's just going crazy, that's why. 764 pit successful, and I also went head on with the speed limit bus. Greene County Sheriff's Office. Oh my god. 764, they're back on the road. They're heading west, or they're heading eastbound Joshua. What the heck is going on? I want to be the fourth unit in the pursuit. Ooh, they might have him. Nope. Alright, we're on foot now. I don't know what happened, but there was a weird glitch with the car. This guy needs to get out of the car too. Sir, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Greene County Sheriff's Office. Let me see your hands.
Stop whatever the hell you're
Hands
doing!
hands where I can see you, man. Come on, get on the ground. Get on the ground for me.
Moron.
On the ground. Stay down. Hands out like an airplane for me, please. 764, we're going to be code 4 on that 80. And we're going to have 2 in custody. 10-15. What's your name, sir? Bane Verrucht. Mr. Verrucht, I'm going to go and read your rights at this time. Okay, at this time, read the other right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can or is against the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to the court for no cost at any point in time. You can decide to exercise these rights. You understand that? Okay, you're under arrest. Alright, man, you got anything illegal on you? Anything that I should be able to find on you? Check for myself. I'd rather you tell me, man.
Hurry! Don't you know?
Looking out for my safety and yours and the other people around us.
Hellfire. Fucker!
Now, realistically, them cuffing him, they would have read his rights and everything like that and whatever he did. Hey, he's got a used needle. He's got, what's this used needle looking like, man? You got some white powdery substance in here.
Consuelo's confirmation
It's not looking good for you, man.
all day.
We'll send that. Well, obviously it's drug paraphernalia regardless if it's anything in there or not. You shouldn't be having these used needles or these needles at all. So we're going to put it in the back of the car. Have a seat for me, man.
Son of a bitch.
I'm going to open the door for you. Watch your head as you go in. You got any warrants out for your arrest? You don't know? Okay. 764. I'm going to need a 2729 check on that passenger for that 80. It's going to be a Bain, or correction, it's going to be a Marcus Brooks. Marcus Brooks. 12-8-99. And he only has a suspended license. He was a passenger, so nothing to do with there. Don't want to be going to jail at the age of 19, man. It's kind of unfortunate. We'll pull to the side over here. I know my vehicle's in a horrible condition. For some reason, I didn't show it in the video, but there's a weird glitch with the car, the back of the vehicle. That could be my end, who knows? We'll get that vehicle out of there too after we search it. I have to deal with this guy too, because they won't take him in. Hey man, have they read you your rights? They haven't? Okay. What's your name? Van Barucht? Alright, Mr. Barucht, I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed by the courts at no cost at any point in time. You can decide to exercise these rights. Understand that? Okay, you're under arrest.
LSPD! Don't make me shoot ya!
You have anything illegal on you, man? Anything like guns, knives, pocket knives, grenades, bazookas? Anything on you? No? Anything in the car like bazookas? Harmless? Okay, what were you doing, man? What's the matter? Why'd you run from the police? You're waiting for a friend, so you ran from the police? You could have just had an easy traffic stop and you could have went along your way, meeting your friend. It's not something you want after Christmas, do you? Okay, man, you have nothing illegal on you. Mr. Barucht, do you have any warrants out for your arrest? You don't know? 764, 2729 check on that driver for the 80. It's going to be a Bain Barucht. First name is going to be a boy, Adam, Nora, Edward. Last name is going to be Victor, Edward, Robert, Union, Charles, Tom. Date of birth 8/30/93. He's got a warrant. What you got a warrant out for, man? You got a traffic citation warrant? Is that why you ran from me? You don't know. Have you been drinking anything today, sir? As clean as it can be. Have you been using any drugs? No money, no drugs. You know you just hit a lot of cars back there, right? You came head on with the Blue Emperor and a couple other vehicles. Alright, where were you headed to? Where was your goal? Where were you trying to head to? Going to the grocery store? Alright. Have a seat for me. 764, give me a 13 out here if you can. I want to get that vehicle out of the road when possible.
East Joshua Road, north of Sandy Shores Airstrip.
Oh, come on.
And Sandy Shores.
Vehicle, man. My goal is to look in that car and make sure there's nothing in there. I'm going to pretend he was in that pursuit. Because I know officers involved in the pursuit, they wouldn't just leave like that.
Howdy. Damn!
Hey, I got the driver here from that pursuit. He's got a warrant.
Wow!
I'm just gonna listen. Okay. I'm gonna pull this guy out of the way. Like that. And then do this. Okay. Alright, man, here's what we're gonna do right now, alright? I'm gonna go do a few background checks on you. See what you got that warrant out for. I'll read your charges in just a little bit. Let you know what you're being arrested for tonight. Or today. And we'll go from there, okay? Alright, you have a seat in the back of this patrol cruiser. And we'll get you checked out and everything like that. Are you injured in any shape or form?
Let's all remain calm.
Okay. How do you know that passenger? He's your best friend? Was he involved in this? Did he want this? You were scared? So how was he involved in this? You realize what you just put him through, right? It's not looking good. He could have got a he could have not went to jail today. But instead, with your driving, you decide to make him go to jail. It's not being a good friend now, is it? You have a seat for me.
Wow. Hellfire.
Alright, we'll go ahead and get this warrant checked out on that guy, Bane Barucht. In the meanwhile, we just have the deputy kind of hanging around, which is cool. I really do appreciate him kind of coming around. Ay, what a pursuit, right? We don't have a plate on that vehicle. There's not really much we can get out of the registration on there. I don't think you can register a Dune Buggy. I don't know. I haven't seen any in New York, so. He's got grand larceny. Grand larceny warrant. He is a felony convict on many. He's got loitering as a charge somehow. Capital murder, second-degree murder. Oh, he's a murderer. So him getting out of jail, he definitely must have had at least some kind of probation. When was this? 2016. Hell yeah, he would need some kind of or I mean, he might have bailed out, but how? With all those charges? Who knows? I want to do a quick alcohol and drug check on him as well. I'm sorry for extending this pursuit. As I said, I'm a realistic gamer, so I try to make this as real as possible. Hey deputy, if you wouldn't mind just opening your windows and I can go and run a quick breathalyzer test and make sure he's not under the influence of anything. Or actually, we'll just pull him out the car, why not? Hey, can you get out the car for me?
Jesus!
Oh my god, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. That was a script.
Christ's sake!
Oh my goodness. One heck of a scenario here. Alright man, turn around for me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and run a series of tests. Alright, I'm basically gonna...
weakling?
Alright, I'm basically gonna do a quick alcohol sensor test on you, and then we're gonna do a quick swab test. How about that, alright? Okay.
Damn!
You hang tight for me. Just have a seat if you could along here. Could you? Thank you. Alright. I found out what you got a warrant for, buddy. Grand larceny? You know anything about that? You don't know. You can speak that over to the detectives, alright? Go ahead and run a quick breathalyzer test. Make sure you have nothing in your system. Anything to drink tonight? I forgot. Oh, you said your system was clean. Okay. Go ahead and breathe into the end of this tube for me. Alright. I'll let you know when to stop. You can stop now.
Thanks.
Alright, you had nothing to drink. You're honest with me. I appreciate that. And we'll run a quick swab test on you, okay? Make sure you're not under the influence of any narcotics today. I found that your friend has some used needles, man. Or some needles on him, so don't know if you've been using those either, by any chance. So we'll check that out for you, okay? He has no drug records or anything like that. Narcotic records. Yeah, figured. He's clean. He's honest. He knows how this works. Okay, cool, man. Alright, well, as I've mentioned before, I'll go ahead and get your charges narrowed down a little bit, and we'll get those to you, alright? And we'll get you transported here. Hang tight. Okay, now we can go back to that arrest report and go and write that up. It's kind of crazy how people are just driving so fast. Red and blue lights, people. Slow down. Okay, let's see. Arrest report. I think that's about it. And I think that's the only things we can really hit them with today. As for the lady who got hit and anybody else who got hit, we don't know their medical condition, but we do have a felony hit and run. And I believe with the vehicle hit, I think if I was watching live PD, I was watching PD cam, and I've heard this word over time, but they call it felonious assault. But I've only heard that on police officers, not like civilians. So I'll have to look a little bit more on that, because if we do have bodily injuries from that incident, then that could be a case of felonious assault. All right, man. I'm gonna let you know right now. Right now, you're going in for having a warrant out for your arrest, being involved in a motor vehicle accident, leaving the scene of a motor vehicle accident known as felony hit and run. All right. Also going in for reckless driving. He had 2 other charges, didn't he? He had unlawful fleeing a police officer in a motor vehicle, and he had 1 more. There could be 1 more charge, but I'm just forgetting. But yeah, you're going in with that today. So I'm pretty sure you're aware about that. You may have more charges added on in the case of that lady that you hit being injured, or anybody else you hit being injured. Oh, destruction of public property. There we go. That's another charge. I forgot to. I did add that on the list. I just forgot to mention it. So yeah, depending on the injuries of those people, if they are injured, and if that's the case, then you will be getting a you'll be getting a felonious assault charge as well. Probably 2 to 3 counts. Who knows? But we'll wait that out on the judiciary. Okay? Or just wait that out over time. Any questions? No? Okay. Get you transported. Hey man, I appreciate you kind of sticking by. We can take him for transport down here. Thank you.
Shocking.
Stay safe.
Thanks.
I'm gonna have to go in back to the sheriff's office or sheriff's substation and get my vehicle checked out a little bit. It's a little dinged up. Alright, I'll take this Marcus Brooks guy. Hey, Mr. Brooks, I want to let you know right now you're being arrested right now for unlawful fleeing a police officer in a motor vehicle, and for possession of a drug paraphernalia. Okay. Now, for the drug paraphernalia, that's a real charge. That is going against you. If you want to fight against the fact about that whole unlawful fleeing a police officer in a motor vehicle, you can fight that out in court. Seems like to me you're pretty confused. Maybe you weren't meant to be involved in the first place. If you weren't, then you can fight that out in court, okay? Not much I can really help you right now, but you were involved. I mean, you weren't intentionally involved. I don't know about that, but you were involved nonetheless, okay? Alright, hang tight for me. We're going to get you transported. Any questions? No? Okay. Okay, and we'll go ahead and get him transported. Sorry about that. As you can tell, my voice is getting a little coarse here. So, go ahead and get him transported. 764, we're going to be code 4, and I'll be 10-6, having 2 for transport. I'll be transporting the passenger, and have a deputy transporting the driver. Okay. Come on with me, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you? Alright. Now, if you guys want to see some more Greene County, definitely let me know, and I will hit that up. Hey there, how's it going, officer? I got one. If you can get a mugshot later and everything, that'd be great. He's just going in for, he's a passenger of that last pursuit that happened on Joshua. And he's got a possession charge as well. That's about it. Thank you. Alright, Mr. Brooks. Alright, stay turned around for me. Don't move. Alright, I'm gonna go and release you from your cuffs. If you move, I'm gonna have to tase you. Alright. So don't end up in that situation. Just stand still for me. Don't move until I let you know that you can turn around, okay? I know. It's probably hard to stand still with that emotional distress. Alright, you can move now. Thank you. Okay. That was a nice pursuit. That was actually pretty clean. The only thing I didn't like was there was this glitch where for some reason I'll probably put it in the video, maybe not. I haven't edited it yet, so obviously. But when someone hits the back of my car, they're able to go through my whole car, it was a weird glitch. I had a lot of glitches with LSPDFR today. My LSPDFR has actually been acting really weird with me lately. I've had a few crashes before even coming into game, so hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, remember, smack up that like button. Definitely does help me out. If you'd like to see more Greene County, definitely let me know, and I will put these cars back in game. We do have a 16 Charger, 13 Explorer, 16 FBIU, so definitely let me know what you'd like to see, and I can definitely whip that up. Next patrol, maybe the Florida, let's see, I got my sheet here, maybe the Florida Highway Patrol or the Old Saybrook PD, one of those two. So probably do one of those two. I do have someone making a Florida Highway Patrol uniform for me, so yeah, that'll be nice. See you guys in the next one, and take care. Thanks for watching, guys.